add this to, we might have done something we should have done. Let me check.
They're saying no sound. Did you turn your mic on?
Hey, Amber, is she gone? Not sure that this is working. Hang on. Now it's on. Can you hear me? After all that?
My mic wasn't on either, so.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
All right, so hold on. Let's go back and let's just start the whole show over.
You may do the whole thing. Don't let me do the whole thing again.
You got to. Go. Wait. Hey, guys, it's Maymay, my trusty sidekick.
Are you seriously starting all the way over?
But they didn't hear a word you said.
Well, hey, guys, welcome into the Tuesday afternoon live show. We are tickled that you're with us today. We are Maymay Made It. Everything you see used in the store today or in the show today can be purchased in our online store at www.maymaymadeit.com. And subscribe to the channel if you hadn't done so already. We would love to have you be a part of our great community. And it is just a great place to be, great place to hang out, lots of encouragement, lots of love and friendship that you can find here on the channel. So we hope that you'll join up for that. Big announcements today. The first one is being worked on right now. Also, there's some new product that you'll see today that you don't want to miss out on. It's some really cool stuff. What we are talking about now is the opportunity for you to purchase the classes on maymayevents.com with a payment plan. We're going to try it. It's only going to be effective on items that are over $50 in cost. Okay. So hopefully this will help you be able to purchase the classes that you want to purchase and give you a little bit of time to pay for them without having to come all of it out of your pocket at the same time. So two events, big things that are going on right now is the Spectacular Creative Experience. That is our event with our friends at Dress My Craft. If you want to sign up for that, you feel free to use the new program to pay for it over a period of time. There's also going to be the same thing offered to you if you are interested in taking the in-person class, Craft-a-CROPolis. And if you want to be a part of that, now it also has the option for you to pay for it in payments.
It will.
So what?
It will.
It will. Apparently we're working on that.
We have technical difficulties. We're working on it. We tried to clean up the cart by taking away something we didn't think you needed, but we think you needed it. You're going to go product pages because we took it off the cart page. You're going to go to the drop down at the top, home. Yeah. And then product pages default. And then over there, it'll say product page again, product something. I think it's that one. And then you're going to have to tell it, turn dynamic back on. Gee whiz.
Have we got it going now?
I think we do. We were trying to clean things up and make it look neater, but apparently the thing we cleaned up, you needed. Ever done that before in your craft room? Think about that. You ever done that? Like throwing something away and then needed it? We didn't throw it away though. We just turned it off. Is it back?
Is that what it did before?
Yes. Now click it.
Click this? Or
Yeah.
Click...
That one.
Sorry, y'all. We're having a little bit of technical difficulty. We're trying to fix it as fast as we can.
You'll have to sign in. Okay, so we're working on it. How about we let Amber do a test, see how it's working, and come back and teach me how to use this program live on YouTube. That's okay. We can do that.
It might be.
It might be easy. So again, what I was saying, and I'm not sure what all Vinny said because I was somewhere else, but what we were saying is you guys had asked if we could do these kind of things where you could pay over time. So if this works, we'll be able to do this in the future for other events too. So if you're like, it's a little too late for me now, I get it. If you hadn't planned to do it or if it was something you couldn't do, but in the future, it might be a good option for us. So we know this works. We used it earlier, but now we're trying to see. We just need it to go to that window that that second window. But Amber has to sign in. And does anybody remember their logins and their passwords?
It's there. I just should have done that before I did the other.
If y'all don't know, Amber's nickname is Clickerson. Clicky Clickerson, I guess is what I call you.
Well, you want to talk about something else where we're not just standing here looking at one another?
She's almost there. So it's like as soon as I start something else, we'll just have to stop.
Sorry, y'all.
Is it there now?
Yes.
But I have to sign in too to show it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we can do that. Can you talk about something?
Also, Tamitha says she needs a list.
Guess what, Tamitha? So do we. So, product. Hold on. What is it saying? I don't want that. I want this. Why is that not doing? Do what
I'm
you're
getting a
supposed to
look,
do.
Tamitha, like you should already have it. Like 2 hours ago, have it.
The panic look? Guess what, you guys? Here's what we're going to say about the event situation.
Oh, she said, no, I do have the product list.
You can now pay over time. Okay. It works. The problem is I'm not signed in to show you.
Oh.
Watch us mess it up.
Sorry, Tam. I
have to
misread
be
what you
signed
said.
in to show it. Can I see your computer? I got an idea. I'll just show them on your computer.
I still don't think. No, hold on.
Okay.
Tamitha said she needs a list written down of her passwords.
Oh,
No.
I'm afraid somebody will get them.
It does exist on this
Oh,
and not on that.
never mind. We're working on it. Look,
It's not
we were
funny.
so confident.
I know. I thought we had
The
it
amount
done.
of confidence we had.
Anyway, you guys will be able to purchase the classes on a payment
I
plan.
think that's a
As
chat
soon as we
question,
get
and
it
then come let me know
fixed.
what they say.
So,
we don't have long.
Hopefully that'll help you guys out a little bit so that
Is
you're
it working?
able to pay for the classes over
there it is.
time and not have to come up with all the money up front.
Hang on, I think we found it.
Okay, maybe we have it now.
Y'all are like,
So for that particular one, he just shows differently.
can I just tell y'all something? The level of professionalism you get from us is
It's just over the top.
it's what's the word?
Unprecedented.
I want to say it's not. No. It is not letting me because I'm not signed in. You think?
Yeah.
Okay. So when you go to this site, maymayevents.com, and you pick the thing you want to put on the payments and you sign into the account, right here, you're going to have the option to click.
Will it let you?
Yeah, I can show it that way.
Try. Good luck.
Just craziness.
It's a little glary.
I can fix that. All right. So you're on the website. And do you see right here? You're saying click learn more.
Yeah, because it's going to tell you right there what to do.
When you click learn more, this tells you the info. I showed you that a while ago. Okay.
Thank you, Amy. I appreciate you understanding our professionalism.
When you click buy with shop pay,
Oh, I did not consider. Oh, am I not? It still doesn't help.
I quit.
because we're so
I quit.
good at
I quit. I'm
this
going home
game.
right now. Can I be fired now, Shannon?
You have to enter your phone number. See, because then it's going to you have to do that.
Y'all just come to
It's a step you
Craft-a-CROPolis.
have to do.
Just come to Craft-a-CROPolis. Come to the event.
It really is a step you actually have to do.
Put your phone number in.
Uh-huh.
Put yours in so they can't see it. You put your phone number in.
Call it. I don't answer numbers.
You know
that
what,
aren't stored anyway.
Casey, that's the
I
truth.
don't
That's
care.
one thing you ain't got to worry about. There ain't no faking
Did I
us.
get a code?
Oh, so now it's texting her a code. So apparently when you put your phone number in, it sends you a code to verify that it's really you that's wanting to buy on a payment plan.
Patty's like, I'm signed up. Let's move on. Okay.
It's the worst tutorial ever.
I am not calling this a tutorial. This is a don't-torial.
This is a bad.
We're going to call it a don't-torial, not a tutorial.
It's too late, Brother Eddie. We already confused.
Oh, that's not good.
Now my whole family knows I don't know how to do anything. Scroll up. Stop where that's what I want to see.
Oh, there you go.
Don't make that sound like we knew what we were doing the whole time. Oh,
No big deal.
That's all there was to
You
it.
just do that.
you put your phone number into the slot. It sends you a code. Then you scroll here and you can choose it. I knew it happened. You can choose it. You can pay. So if you want to do the
Linda said
spectacular,
when you scroll down to it, it gives you the choice of 4 payments of $32.50. It's fine, she said. So it's
for
working.
some people.
We did all this for that reason.
So you have the fee here, but it's
Christopher.
broken down here.
Christopher Allen said, now this is the afternoon of entertainment.
I quit. I quit.
Hey, you never know what you're going to get when you hang out here, Christopher. That's for sure.
You know what's going to happen now? This is going to make perfect sense.
We were so confident.
We practiced.
The first person to buy it on the payment plan gets 5 stars.
Shannon is giving out gold stars willy-nilly over there. She says
Kathy
the first
Champion.
person to buy it on the payment plan gets 5 stars because y'all got
Kathy
through that.
Champion said, yes, 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 it works.
Uh-oh, did Kathy do it? Because you get stars. You get gold stars. I don't think 5 is enough. This will make sense for the craft today. Today we're making a busted canvas. How ironic, we're making a busted canvas. So the sad thing is Christopher's here, who has been doing shop pay for years and years, and I'm the new one too. Like now I'm just embarrassed that I'm like, listen, my website runs with hamsters and wheels. That's what it works with, hamsters and wheels. Look at this right here. This is what we're going to make. Look how cute it is.
Some
It's
of
a
y'all
busted
remember
canvas.
Amanda, who was Maymay's assistant for a long time. Amanda used to always say, you never know what you need to know around here till you
So
need to know it.
That's
And then
exactly
it's
right.
too late. So there you go.
Let's just play. That's the play. Okay, check it out. Here's the deal. You bought this guy. So many of you bought this guy. So many of you are still getting this guy and asking about it. And it's on its way back in. We still have, I think we have 6 in the store today. And then there's another order coming. We still have it. It's not gone anywhere. Okay. But some of you got it. And I've been promising you, okay, that I was going to show you what you can do with it. Well, we saw what you can do with it, what it's designed to do. We've already seen that because I did that when we opened it. But I got to thinking, I think this would make a really cute busted canvas. Have y'all ever seen these before? What a busted canvas is you take a canvas, a real canvas, okay, and you cover the back, like with chipboard or cardstock, or you just cover the back, and then you cut the canvas and roll it back on itself to get that, what they call busted canvas look. Well, I'm like, this kind of feels like a canvas, and I'm going to show y'all how to do this. And by the way, this is only the first idea. We have another idea we're working on that Shannon has been working her fingers to the bone for 2 days on, but we're getting there. You're going to be excited to see that. And if everything plays out, it'll be Saturday's video. If it's not, you'll have a different video. But if it works, it's going to be Saturday's video. And for today, I want to use this Silent Night from Photo Play. By the way, this is brand new in store. And I have some other brand new in store things to show you today. But only because if y'all want to go get this, well, how should we do that? We've had enough confusion today.
You probably, if you're going to show any product, you probably should show all of it so they could shop and get what they want.
It's so much.
Well, it's
All right.
up to you.
Will y'all stick around for the craft? Please don't go anywhere. The craft is so fun and I want to show you. And I think it might spark ideas. We'll go kind of quick. It's not a Thursday night, so I can go quick. Okay. Photo Play, Silent Night, A Child is Born. Super cute. We're going to go through this one, so don't stress about it too much. But listen to this. Look at this one. This is called Up on the Rooftop. Look how cute this is. I love this. And I'm going to show you the stickers on the back. Look at him. Look at that Santa Claus. He's so cute. Isn't he adorable? Look at him right here. Now, pay attention to these stickers because when I show you this busted canvas, you're going to see how this works, okay? I'm not going to do a flip through. Oh, I've got to on this next paper pad, though. I heard that sound.
You have to.
I have to on the. You want me to flip through that one?
Yes, you need to flip through them. I mean, even if you just do it quick. How are they going to know they can't live without it if you don't show it to them?
Because they know. Timothy said, oh, my Santa. Oh, my. Okay, that's helping.
She smelled it. Now she's good.
The Zen. Why does that do that to me? It smells so good. Y'all know. Y'all all know. All right. Oh, it's so cute. Look at it. Feeling festive. Baby, it's cold outside. Look at that one. I like that little messy way they did the words. So cute. Oh, look at the snowy sky. Is that how it looks when you get snow? All right, you get 2 of these, so I'm going to do 2 at a time. Look at the little ornaments. I love that one with the jolly in the middle. Love that. That's so good for snowflakes. Yellow snow.
It's a bad sign.
I don't know. I
You
think
ain't
it'd come
supposed to
in
eat yellow
convenient. I
snow.
think it'd be a fun card to make with yellow snow. Look at this Santa. He's so cute. Ooh, I love that. That's really neat. That's different. That reminds me of for some reason that reminds me of like the shiny bright ornaments and like the old garland they used to do. That's cute.
Yeah, Melissa, you know, if we can find any faith-based paper, we're going to try to bring it in because it means a lot to us too.
Look at this. Love this. Oh, this is cute. Look at Merry, Happy, Jolly. I like the font. That's cute. Oh, look at that plaid. I love it. I love it. I love it. And then here's your stickers. You know what? They're doing it. These stickers are the matte finish, which I really like. I like the matte finish stickers. Do y'all? Yeah, these are good. I had to put my glasses on to see them. So cute. Okay, there's that one. Now listen, if you just got here and you're like, what in the world is happening? And you don't know what's going on, don't feel alone. Neither do I. Also, stick here for a second. I got something to show you that you are going to love that we have been waiting on. That one was a plaid. Somebody asked if that was a solid or a plaid. That one was a plaid. But if I just needed red, I'd use it like a solid. Y'all know how I am. Y'all know how I am. Okay. Honestly, just brace yourself for the beauty. Are y'all braced?
We holding on.
Everybody holding on. It's so gorgeous. Are you ready? I can't look. Y'all see it in the camera. Look. This is called Season of Joy. And this is Katy Petite. And wait till you see this. Okay. Here's what I love about this. And I know it's what y'all are going to love too. The colors. If you are bored with your regular colors, by the way, this is a pad. Do you see this? It's a pad. If you are bored with regular Christmas colors, look at this. Oh my gosh, look at that page. And it's pretty good on camera, but there's a very good teal feel to this. Like if you're a teal fan, like look. Oh, it's so beautiful. Look at that. Also, it's Arden, so you know how the quality is. Isn't that gorgeous? Let me get this where we can flip like this. So you're going to get two of each. Look at that. Santa hiding in the bushes. Oh my goodness. He's so pretty. Look at that cardinal. This paper is stunning. I was so honored to have Katy send me a picture of this. She sent it May or June. I can't remember. And I'm like, oh, you're killing me. I've got to wait that long. This color palette is so fun. Look at that. How beautiful. I love this. Look at this one. I'm telling you, I love this color palette. And if you've never used Katy's stuff, stick around because I want to show you something really cool. How pretty. This one, look at that stripe and that candy cane stripe. What I really love, and I don't know if she did this on purpose, but she probably did. There's this feel of tradition and modern mixed together. I don't really know how she did it, but I really like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so this feels very traditional and then this feels very modern, doesn't it? I feel like you can go in so many ways with this. Oh, I love this so much. Look at that teal. And then these are tags, you guys. Look at this. They pop out. Do you see that? They pop out. And if you make folios or if you need backgrounds for cards, oh my goodness, I'm in love, and I don't care who knows it. Look at the back of those tags. Look at this. Carol, give it up. Resistance is futile. Look at these. These are cut aparts. They don't pop out. Oh, look. Where's Miss Joan? A cup of cheer. That's so cute. Hello, Santa. Merriest wishes. I like merriest. We don't use that word enough. Okay, here we go. Look, you saw the modern. Look at this. This is basically taking that traditional and turning it into modern, isn't it? I mean, how great is this? I love
Heidi,
this.
I wish I could help you with that part, but right now the payment plan's only available on the event side.
Now, let me show you how this steps
We're
up.
going to try it out over there and see how it works.
let me show you this, okay? This is also a paper pad, and these are your 6x8s. And you're going to see a lot of the same pattern, but you're also going to have some bonus pieces. Hang on. See, these we've seen. These
Oh,
we've seen.
Kathy's coming to Craft-a-CROPolis.
Is
Kathy
it just,
Champion.
did you just do it? Did she literally just do it?
She said, let Josh know she's coming.
That's awesome. All right, see back here, we're getting a 4x6 with that Santa. And these little 4x4s like this, you're going to get that twice. But just what I love, look at this. Look at this. This is the thing I love about Katy. Okay, you see this? Now look, the back. You see that? When you cut it out, how you've got Santa here, it says Hello Santa, but on the back, it's just got Santa. And you could use both sides. I love it. And then look at these. These are pop-out laser cuts. Do you see that? Oh, my gosh. This is so good. This is so good. So well thought out. I love a pop-out. That makes things so easy, right? It gets better. Hold on. Let me show you this. I decided to do this because we did the 49 and Market. It's right there. What was the name of the cooking book, Shannon? I can't even think of it. What was the name of that class? It's gone. I can't remember. But we did that cookbook with the photo sleeves. It'll come to me in a minute, or y'all will tell me. But when we did that, we used rub-ons on the photo sleeves. And I'd never done that before. And I have not been somebody just bringing all the rub-ons. But look at these gorgeous rub-ons. And when you put them on the photo sleeve or onto plastic, they're so beautiful. And I can just see these like on the photo sleeves. You're going to see it. You're going to see it. Why can't I think of the name of that class? Cottage cord. Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you. I knew somebody would tell me. But look what you get right here. You get 2 sheets of this one and 2 sheets of this one, and they're rub-ons. And they come with a popsicle stick. I use my bone folder, but you have this if you need it. But isn't this cool? Wait till y'all see these done on plastic. They look so pretty. And you can do them on glass, by the way. But, ready for this? This is probably my favorite thing. And when she explained this to me, I'm not pulling all these out because they're going to go everywhere. These are laser cuts. Okay. And here's what I want to show you. I know I'm keeping this. So see this Santa? Let's just say that I want this Santa to face the other direction. If you know, you know. That's one of those things like y'all all just did it, didn't you? So I want to use this Santa, but I want him to go this way. Come on. Come on. And it's everyone in here. Look, here's all my images. And if I want them to face the other way, come on. They are all printed on the back. And that's what I love. If you're using her like foliage. Hang on. Let me get a foliage out. This is a little piece of holly. So here's my holly. And say I want to put it around my page, but I want to put it down here, and I want it, or if I want to put it where it faces in that curvy direction, or if I want it to curve in this curvy direction. See?
Terrence said, stop.
See? Everybody needs to be doing this. It's brilliant. It makes your ephemera go 5 times further. Not really, only twice, but it feels like more than that. Further, right? Because you have front and back, but it feels like it goes forever. So this is the coordinating laser cuts. Now let me tell you something. Okay. This one is laser cuts. I want you to know what it's called. It's laser cuts. So we only brought in the rub-ons, the laser cut, the 12x12, and the 6x8 pad because we thought that was the ones you were going to love. All right. Questions about that one? I don't think so. Okay. Now, more goodies. We have had these in the past, but we found a lot of other ones we really like. These are called peelables. Have y'all, you might not have seen these if you're kind of new here. Let me find the one I want to do. Let's do this one. I don't remember which ones we've had in the past, but I want to show y'all. Okay. This right here. These are called peelables. And I want you to see this because listen, in real life, it's real hard to see the peel. And the reason for that is they blend in with what you put them on. So this one in particular is the Thinking of You peelables. And so this one has 2 sheets of each design, and you get 48 self-adhesive peelables featuring heartfelt verses for compassionate cards. Sympathy, get well soon, and thinking of you. They're simple to use. They're printed on transparent sheets. Put my glasses on so I can see. Look, this comes off like this. And you see that kind of matte finish in the background? I'm going to put it onto a card base. No, I'm not, because I don't have one over here. We moved everything. Okay, card. So let's say I wanted to put this back here. Oh, wait, this might actually work on the inside. Oh, yeah, because look, it's just the hummingbird. Let's put it on the inside, because this is a wishing you strength with each new day. I'm going to sit this down. Look at that, you guys. Look how beautiful. And what I would do is take my Ergo and I'd burnish this guy, because that really rubs him into the cardstock. And you will be like, is that a sticker? You won't even be able to tell it. Burnish that guy really good.
Yeah, the ladies worked very hard to get my backdrop set up. If you missed Thursday night, it was up Thursday night, and some of you got to see it then, but now you get to see it. Some cool things in there for you to look at.
Isn't that amazing? I mean, here's the thing I like about these. The reason we like to bring them in. Yes, we all have stamp sets and we make stamp sets. But in order for me to give you more than 2 sentiments this size on a stamp set, I mean, are you going to pay, like, that's the size of a stamp set right there. Are you going to pay $13.99 for that on a stamp set that you can only use that sentiment when you can get this entire pack of 48 sentiments? This one, like I said, is thinking of you. This one is wonderful days verses. This is going to be like, this one says, whatever it brings and whatever you do, may your birthday be happy and special for you. And the wishes that come when your birthday is here all keep coming true every day of the year. And this one has 48 sentiments as well. Also, you can write on them. Do you see how you can write on them? Simple to use, to choose the peelable you wish, peel it off and place on your project. And then they wrote on that one. This one is family and friends. Now, do you see where this says mom? Do not panic. We looked and there's multiple mom and mother. You can also get mother in here, dad, brother, but you know that's an option. And Katy Sue is a European company, so or a UK company. Aren't they gorgeous? Look at them. This one says, a true friend is the rarest of all blessings. And then just for you at the bottom. The best of good wishes go to one of the nicest people to know. They're really, really good. So I wanted to show, we brought those back in, and there's some more that we'll probably bring in too, but we're starting with those. Okay, we've had questions about this guy. This is the 49 & Market Foundations Gray Flip Stand Frame. We did not have many people interested in doing the class with me. I think we had like 30 people, not very many people interested. So instead of doing this as a kit and a class, we're just going to offer you the products, okay? And I have the flip books coming, the little pages to go in here. We have those coming. But let me show you what this is. I don't think you need a kit for this. When I show you this, you're going to have lots of ideas. So you get these 3 big old rings, right? And then look, it opens at the bottom. Look how big this is. It opens like this, and you'll be able to put anything you want on here. So these are now in store, and the kits are coming if you want to do the pages that go with it, but we're not going to do it as a class situation. The interest was not very, very large. So that just means I want to do it by myself. That's what you're telling me. And that's okay. That's why I ask. Okay. These speak to me. These speak to my heart. They may not speak to y'all, and that's okay. This is the girl I am. Okay. I'm telling y'all, and Benny will tell you, this is the girl she is. We have been waiting to get them in. There was some sort of hiccup with our order, but the hiccup got fixed. And so now I have them. Okay. And I could not be happier. I do wish they said what these were. This one, I believe this is a Chevelle. Is that a Chevelle?
Yes.
I think it's a Chevelle. Look at this. Okay, here's the deal. If you're into muscle cars, what's happening? Let me fix that. You'll be back in a second. There you go. If you're into muscle cars, or if you know someone who is, look at these. Is that a 55 or a 56? You got to know by the wings, and I don't know a 57. It could be a 57, but it's based on the wings. And that pointy wing makes me think it might be a 57. What do you think?
I think it's 57. I think 55 was a shorter wings,
I think
but
so
I
too.
can't
I think that
remember.
might be a 57. And then look at this. This is Vince's dream pickup truck. This one or a newer GMC. I mean, a newer GMC. He wouldn't mind one of those either, but we'll take this too. We actually had a neighbor. We called him Preacher. He was a preacher. We called him Preacher, who drove something not this old, but pretty similar. And
Yeah,
we
his
loved
was
it.
a 66.
And we loved it. So look how cool these are. Look, you guys. All right. BJ says it's a 57. I thought it was. This is a Chevelle too, right?
Yep.
Do they not say? They don't. But here's what I love about it. Did you want a candy apple red with black striped Chevelle? Did you want an orange with black striped Chevelle? Did you want a yellow with black striped? You can do it. You can build your own muscle car. I couldn't be more excited. Couldn't be. I could be. There's a couple of cars that there could be here, and I could be more excited. If there was a GTO, a classic GTO, can you imagine how excited I would be?
You'd be pretty excited.
I'd
Yeah.
be so excited. But I love these, and I know that you guys, oh my gosh, Casey had a Chevelle. That's a Chevelle, right, Casey? She had a Hemi Cuda. Does she mean Cuda? She had a Hemi. Anyway, these are in. These are in, and I'm so excited. You grab them now because I don't know how long they'll stay around. Oh, also to coordinate with them are these words. Have a classic happy birthday, Father's Day, anniversary, best wishes, congrats. This coordinates if you need those as well. So cute. So cute. The tape cutter is back. This is the one that goes onto your like your sticky tape, and it creates a cutter. See the little teeth? You just clamp this over your sticky tape, and then you pull it through, and you can just cut it off. We get these in, and they fly off the shelf. So y'all know what those are clearly. If you need some extra pins for your Barely art or your art glitter glue, whatever you use your straight pins for, this is a really good pack. I think I don't want to say how many are in here. I mean, I do, but I'm scared. Do we know how many pins are in here? Without counting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I thought there were 10. I think there's 10 in here of the pins for the Barely art. And these are the super long ones. Okay. Those are in. This is back in stock. No, this is not back in stock. I just brought this in stock. This is the Versa marker. Okay. This is similar. Let me see if y'all know about these. This is similar to, I don't see my other one. This is similar to this Ranger Emboss It pen. You know, these come in a black and a clear. This one is clear. This is literally the same ink that you have in your Versa Mark pad that you emboss with. Okay. You get 2 nibs, and here's what we like about it. Let's just say, let me pull one of these out. Let's just say you made one of these cars, and maybe you forgot to do something shiny. Maybe you're like, I meant to do these mirrors shiny. Okay. What you can do is you can put your embossing powder on it when it's already finished. Okay. Embossing powder so it won't be staticky. Then take your pen, whichever nib works, and color that piece you want to make shiny. Like maybe you wanted to do the bumper. Maybe you didn't have a silver for that. Okay. You color it, then you emboss it with this, and you won't have to, you don't have to do the whole thing to get it shiny. So it'd be really cool if you didn't want every single thing on your car to be shiny. Maybe you just want your hubcaps to be shiny, etc. So that's what that's for. I like to use this for windows. Like if I'm doing a pickup truck that I want the windows to be shiny in, I like to do that. Also, if you like to do a design, you can draw a design on a card, okay, emboss it in clear, and then ink drag over it, and that design comes through kind of like a wax resist. There's a lot you can do with this. This one's going in my container. And so now we have it. All right. Questions before I get to this, because it's a lot right here.
They did ask if you were going to be getting any other muscle cars.
Personally, I hope.
I should say
I
muscle
don't have
car
one
guys.
now. Look, I don't have one now. I had one. I don't have one now. Know of any, let me know, because they're my favorite. I love them. So let me know if you know somebody making them. Casey's was a 428 Hemi. Can you imagine what that sounded like?
Yeah, boom, boom.
She wasn't a 428.
Yes, she was.
No, she wasn't.
No, she was a
328.
390.
She was a
392, 397.
392, right? 392.
Yeah.
We're showing our age. We can't remember muscle cars anymore. That's bad. Yeah, but she sounded real good. By the way, Did I tell y'all that she lives down the way? How funny is that? I can still hear Boom Boom crank. If you know Boom Boom, you know. Okay. But I can still hear her crank up every now and then because somebody down the way from me bought her from the dealership when I traded her in. So that's really cool. All right. Let's look at fun stuff. Ready? I love that car. Okay. You guys loved Pretty Little Studio. I'm just going to lay them out. Some of these you've already seen. Some of these are new. I'm just going to throw them down here. Now, this kind of thing here is perfect for the project I'm showing you today because this ephemera is going to be the star of the show. That's what I'm trying to do here. I want to make it the star of the show. This is called Bunny Christmas. And it's all these little ephemera pieces. Look at those bunnies. Why aren't we focusing? Hold on. Have I got autofocus turned off? Oh, it's focused over here. All right, let's see if that helped. Are you trying to focus on somebody else's face? I'm not making it help, but you see all the bunnies. So cute. This one, you guys pulled this one off the shelf so fast. This is Pink Santa. By the way, I went to use these in projects and they were gone. That's how quick y'all bought them. This one is called Candy Cane. This one has a zebra that I'm in love with. Matter of fact, on one of them I had, you could see the zebra and he is so cute. Look at that little monkey face. These are great. Again, Pretty Little Studio. This one is Jolly Santa. Look how cute they are. Oh my goodness. This vintage look. This one is Dasher Reindeer. This one sold quick. You guys love the little reindeers. Those are called Eevees, right? Those little reindeer like that. This is Saint Nick. There you go, Tam. Did you already get? I'm sure you already got these. You probably grabbed them when everybody else grabbed them. This is Berry Christmas. This is little bears. Look at that guy. Look at this guy right here holding this candy cane. So cute. This one is Merry, M-E-R-R-Y, Merry. It's got little elves in it. Got little birds, little mice, the whole thing. And this one is called Carol. And you can see why. See little Carol. How cute is that? Love these so much. And by the way, you're probably like, what size are these? Let me show you. If I put a ruler on them, this little package is almost 3 inches. So they're going to be in that kind of, some of them are bigger, some are smaller. It's 3 inches by, it's almost 3 by 3. And so some of these images are going to be bigger, some will be smaller. That's the first little go around. Let's look at the other ones. Now look at these. These are called Sugar Plum Mix Die Cuts. So there's the colorway. And let me turn this over so you can see what's in it. These are really good for folios. Look at that with the tabs, the dates, the pennants. Okay. This is called Snickerdoodle Tags. So here's what they look like here. But look, they're tags. You can just use them for your gifts already. Look at that nutcracker. He's cool. This one, Sprinkles Assorted Die Cuts. Get that where it focuses. Look at the cookies. That's cute. This feels like it's a kind of a snapshot of everything, of all the ones I just showed you. And this one, this guy's bigger. Put a ruler on this one. Look at this. He's bigger. That's my 6-inch ruler just to show y'all that. And Pink Santa. Isn't he pretty? He's bigger than that little Pink Santa we showed you. And these right here, you guys, literally, I could hear your wheels screeching as you went and bought them. These words are so awesome. And they're beautifully written. Look how pretty these are. You could do a whole album with one of these. This one looks like this on the front. Here's your words on the back. This one is Comfort and Joy Jingle Die Cut words. Isn't that great? Love those. Couple more things, and then we will craft. In Barely Art. Back in stock. Back in stock. Back in stock. Back in stock. I'm going to tell you something I have discovered about Barely Art 100%. I told Shannon yesterday. I said, Shannon, Barely Art does not dry as quick as art glitter glue. I'm making a statement. Didn't I tell you that? I'm making a statement. I've been using the Barely Art and I'm making the same kind of projects and I have to hold them longer. I'm just going to tell you that's the case. Does it dry? Yep. Does it work well? Yep. But if you need more play time with your glue, catches too quick, this is the one. I can unequivocally say that because the project I was working on, it was very obvious to me. I'm using it today. I'm going to use it on this project. It's beautiful glue. I literally gave some to my cousin yesterday. Like she came in the store and I'm like, you need this glue for the project she's working on. I love it, but it does give you a little more playtime than my art glitter glue. It also has to do with what you're putting it in. I'm putting mine in here, right? So my nib is a little bit, I think a tiny bit more free flowing than the bottle nib. So that changes too. But we have the refill, the mini, the bundle, and the original all in stock. Then we brought these back. I had decided not to bring these back. We had decided there were so many other options out there, and we had brought in some other options, and we had decided we're just going to let these go. And then I missed them. And I was like, they're just my favorite. And when something's my favorite, I want to keep it. And so if I want to use them, y'all are going to want to use them too. I love these guys. Let me tell you what's so great about it, okay? This is 3 separate sets. Did they put the names back on them? My Amber did. Good job, Amber. Okay. This set is gumdrops. This set is snow cone. And this set is sorbet scoops. 3 different sets, all right? If you said to me, Maymay, which set would you buy today? If you don't already have a full-size Memento Tuxedo Black, then you want to buy this one. This is gumdrops. If you're wanting, gumdrops. If you're wanting to know today which set, here's why we get this one. It comes with black. It comes with brown, okay? And then it has all the primary colors you'll be able to use. Then for the second one I'd want to pick up, I would want to pick up this one because I feel like this one and these two work so well together. Do you see that? See how these colors kind of closely work together? Plus, you get a gray, which you'd be surprised how many times you need a gray. And then lastly, I'd pick up Snowdrop because this to me feels like fashion colors. You know what I'm saying? Like I can do without these if I have these, but you want all 3. And I have all 3 and I love them and I've used them for years. And I went to go back to them and we're like, we don't carry those anymore. And I went, what did I do? And it was me. It was 100% me, but they are back. The other cool thing is you get all these colors for a really good price. You don't have to go buy every single one of these pads. Just think about it. You need this mustard color yellow. How often? You know what I'm saying? How often? Having it like this means you've got it for when you do need it. Also, they do not dry out. I know you're like, they're going to dry out. I have literally been using the same. I don't think I've gotten a new set since we started this whole organization.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
I have not opened a second set of these. I have gotten a second set of Claire's, but I have not gotten a second set of these. So, love them. You're like, you spent too much time on that. I know. When I love something, I love something.
Can't help it.
When I love it, okay? All right, let's go back to this fun paper. So let's talk about our project for today. Before we do, any questions before we do? The one with the gray. Good question.
Tamitha, she says she's had hers since 2017 and none have dried up.
I think you're talking about this one, Kelly, that I pointed out that this had this pretty gray. The other one has a gray too. The fashion colors. This one is called Sorbet Scoops. Shannon, yo, hello.
Hello.
That's for you, Tammy. She said, I miss Shannon. There you go. She's here. Okay, here we go. Let's talk about my busted canvas. So like I said, when I was building these boxes and making the sleeves, I was like, why does this feel like a canvas the way it's built? So this was my first one, my tester one. Okay, I had not made another one. So we're going to do this today because I want to show you some tips and tricks. So we're going to start by making the board that is the 3rd size. And I never can remember. So on this guy, you can make 1, 2, 3, 4 different sizes. We're going to start with we're going to make a 4x4 box. Okay. So to do that, here's the other thing I love. They don't do this on everyone. They do it on some where they can, but I love that everything's printed right here for me. It's so convenient. So I need to make a 4x4 box. I need an 8x8 piece of cardstock. You'll see on my first one I did not, this was a sample. I didn't venture out into color on the back and I decided I wanted to. So we're going to dig through here and find a pretty page. Oh, smells good. Smells good. Look how pretty these are. Oh, come let us adore him. Look at her. How cute on that donkey. Love it.
That donkey's fast.
That donkey is fast. I love this one. Wouldn't it be pretty for this to be the background? Can I make that happen? I think I can harvest it. We'll try. We'll try. That's going to work perfect. Let's don't even look. Y'all want to see though. That's going to work perfect. Ooh, look at that. By the way, I've got some good news, y'all. That whole buffering situation, it might be going away. We may not have that happening anymore. If we believe our internet provider, we will see after Friday, we shouldn't have that anymore.
Next week, it'll be a new thing.
Let's hope. I hope next week.
Oh, excuse me.
This is what I told my our internet technician. I said, I want to be in their living room before they know I'm there. That's how fast I want this thing to go.
So he's trying.
I want them to be, but I want us to be ahead of the game so fast. Look how pretty that is. Oh, I kind of like that. Nope, we're going to do the one I said first, right? Go with the one we said first. Okay, I need an 8x8 piece, and I really want that to be the middle. And some of you guys are going to be like, don't waste that paper because I'm fixing to harvest from the middle, but I won't waste it, I promise. I will do it this way. I was going to get my centering tape, but it's over on the other desk, and I'm not going to stress about it. Since the number is 8, we can do this with a ruler, no problem. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this ruler, I'm going to put 4 right in the center. I'm going to let that star be my center. So I'm putting the number 4 there. Okay, and then I actually think I'm good with that. I don't think I need to do anything else. Then I'm going to go this way and decide my center here. Also, let's do this little test. Since I already have one made, let's just look and see where we need to go. That's going to do it right there. That's going to do it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is make a mark at 8 and at the top here. So that's where I'm going to get my 8 from. And this one's pretty easy because the star is my center, but I'm just going to make a mark anyway. So I'm taking this middle out because if I can do it, I think they'll be pretty on the back. Pretty in the middle too, but that I want to do something else in the middle. So let's get to cutting. Let's see. Where'd my pencil mark go? There it is. Shannon, you missed the opportunity.
I'm proud that you can even see it. You can't see it on the camera.
I missed it by a little bit. Missed it by that much. What's that from? Pink Panther?
No, it's from Get Smart.
Get Smart. That's right.
Missed it by that much.
You can't see the pencil mark? It's these glasses.
Maybe so. Yeah, I saw it.
I missed it by that much again. These glasses are getting me off. I'm blaming the glasses, y'all. All right, so now that I've got that corner, I can use that to help me go the rest of the way. So let's just go like this and go to 8 and see if we kind of line up with my pencil mark. Oh, we do.
Imagine that. 2 rulers work together.
They work together. You want to hear something funny? So in the sewing world, people are very picky about their rulers. Like it's a thing. Like you have to use a certain, like you can't mix your rulers. Like here I can mix my rulers, no big deal. Well, I saw this lady post the other day, the reason you can't. She had a ruler from like back in the day and then a new ruler. And they literally were a 1/4 inch off of each other. They were a 1/4 of an inch different.
Oh, wow.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
That would, if you were wondering why things weren't matching up, your 2 rulers would be the reason. Okay, so I got this guy. Now what we're going to do is put him over here. If you haven't got the punch board yet, this is the Shadow Box punch board. And I'm going to put it right here. And I'm going to give you some tips and tricks, okay? Here's my first one.
That is so cool, Felicia. Well, we can't wait to meet you.
She's coming?
She said, I'm coming to the Craft-a-CROPolis. Will be my first one after watching you for more than 10 years.
That's amazing. I cannot wait. Cannot wait. So on this punch board, we're going to start over here on the score lines, okay? And you're going to score all 4 lines on all 4 sides. Now, here's my tip. Do you see how I did not take it all the way to the top? I find this works better if you slide it down a little bit. You still can get in there, but I can go faster and I can see everything better. Poor Shannon's over there scoring her heart out. Y'all can't hear her, but her little bone folder's going click.
It's going
click.
to work. I can hear it working over there.
Amber said, this is 3 days of clicking. I'll give y'all a hint. Shannon is making 24 boxes. That's one hint. There's more, but right now she's got 24 boxes on the go. So that gives y'all a hint. All right. So all 4 sides, all 4 lines. Then we're going to come up here to the top. This is a punch. Okay. And I'm going to punch. It doesn't, if you're using it doesn't matter either way. It doesn't matter either way, but you want to punch the top and the bottom. Okay. I'm going to say it like that to make it easier. Top, bottom. You're not going to punch and turn, punch and turn, punch and turn. You're actually going to do the top and the bottom. And I'm going to stick this in here and punch. Then what you want to do is you want to slide. Let me show you that punch. That's what you get with that punch. But then you want to slide it forward one more time and punch again. Okay. Now we're going to turn this upside down because we want to mimic this over here. So we're going to put this back in all the way in. Punch. Slide. Punch. Okay, that's what we're looking for. So now I'm going to go to the bottom and do the same thing. If you're doing a solid color cardstock, it doesn't matter top or bottom, just this side and that side. You don't have to turn it, okay? I hope I made that make sense. So here we're going to flip.
Turn it over, do the same thing.
Some of y'all might think Shannon doesn't love that job, but here's the thing about Shannon. She likes to do repetitive work. She does like it. I, on the other hand, do not. I want to make one and go to the next one. But it works out great for us. Okay, so now we'll move this aside for a second. And we can now turn this into the box. Okay, that's going to work out perfect. He's going to be right in the middle. Okay, so we're going to fold and crease these lines. Now, I will tell you, for best results, take your time here. Line things up. Try to get your score marks. Like, see how this score mark is now lining up with that bottom score mark? That's what you want. That's going to get you the crispest squares. Can you tell we've been making a lot of these boxes? I, too, have been making a bunch of them. Not as many as Shannon has so far. But I've been making a bunch of here because I've been trying different things to try to figure out other ways we can use the boxes. And I have this one, another one, and another one I'm going to bring to you so far. So see that? That's what we've done. We've scored everything, folded and scored everything inside to do that. Okay. Now I'm going to come over here and do the same thing. And I'm just making sure my score lines all line up with each other. Now, if it bothers you that on the sides, these images are going to be sideways, you'll want to think about that when you're using your paper. You won't see that on my project, so it won't matter here. Let me show you what I mean. If it bothers you when this is made, see how their little faces are going to be sideways, then use a different paper. But again, you won't see that on my finished project. All right, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply glue to this pointy edge flap. Just the one. Okay. Then we're going to turn it under and fold it into a square. And I'll bring this up for you to see it. And what I did yesterday was take my pokey tool and stick that in there and press down. The pencil bone folder works perfect too. Like if you have the pencil one from Dress My Craft or from Craft Treat, it fits in here really well. So what we've done is we've made like this channel. And the reason we love this is because the punch board did the math. You don't need a template. You don't need to cut this away and you know how we have to mark everything up and know where everything is. The punch board does the math. Then turn this under. Also, in this project, you don't have to stress about this side too much, this section too much, because it's going to get covered up and glued again for safety. So you don't have to worry too much. We just need to get the box built. All right. I did this. I built those without scoring and creasing, so I just did this to get these scored and creased. These first two were a little hard once I had glued. You could fold them all at one time and crease them all at one time. And the only reason I didn't is because when I did, they got in my way and they annoyed me. So I came back and did it this way. As long as they're folded, you're going to be fine. All right, so let me do a little crease. Do a little crease. And then we'll do the same over here. Like I said, I just folded this back to get that crease nice and sharp. And then these other two I can fold in the right direction. The issue, somebody asked if we could make a box to hold cards. The issue with this scoreboard or with this particular scoreboard and making it into other sizes is that it doesn't line up to do that. And the reason is this. You have 1/2 inch score marks here, and this guy is made to work with those score marks. You can't make this any deeper so far. I'm not telling you I'm not trying. So far, I can't make this any deeper. And I can't make it any wider yet, but that doesn't mean I won't be able to because I'm trying. Then you're just going to fold this side up and tuck it in to these little guys. Oh, I just pulled that open, I think. Did I? No, I just moved it. Okay. And I'm going to put a little glue to hold that there, but remember, I'm putting more on it. Okay. Putting more on it to hold it all down. Get that tucked in, just like so. I don't think I'm going to glue that. I shouldn't need to because we're going to do more to it. All right, let's look to the back. So this is up. There is a little mouse in that manger. Look at that. That is so cute. So I want to be mindful of what's up. So up is this way. Okay. Now what you want to do is build your scene on the inside, which I think is super fun. I'm going to go to the stickers for this. Now, for my first one that I did, actually, y'all, I didn't even make the same size. Look, I made a smaller size. I didn't mean to. So this one was the 5x5, and I wasn't even thinking about that. Is it a 5x5? Yep, this is the 5x5. Well, now you'll get to see 2 sizes. That's cool, too. So in here, what I did was I used the chipboard pieces. See that Santa and that fireplace and that little picture over the top, which is really a stamp. I used the chipboard pieces. These 2 I stuck straight down, and this one I popped up on foam. And then you can see I have these little beads. If you got your kit from the Dress My Craft event, these are from that kit, and I had to use them. Okay, so and I'll show you how to use those here too. I didn't put enough in there, but I'm really just trying it. And honestly, the way I'm going to use this, if I'm using it as an ornament, or what Shannon said when I showed her, so it'd be cute hanging on like a cabinet handle, like if you have a china cabinet, like hang this on the handle or something like that. You really don't need the shaker part, but it's kind of cute. All right, let's build a scene in here. So we have baby Jesus on the back like this. Wouldn't it be cute to kind of do something like this? Glory to God in the highest in the middle. Or we could put Bethlehem in the middle. That's kind of cute there. So anytime I find something kind of cute, I just stick it to the side in case I want to do it. We could put oh, this is cute. Sleep in heavenly peace. That's super cute too. I'm going to leave that one out. We have the word hallelujah. We have nativity. Joy. Oh, this is cute. I know I said I have him on the back, but isn't this beautiful right there? That's the one we're using. All right, let me put these guys back before I stick them to my arm.
Couldn't resist.
No. You can't have too much Jesus. You just can't. All right, so if he's going to go here, I want to decide if I want to put anything behind him or around him before I stick him down. And it was really cute when you started looking through your stickers and stuff, what all you had that you could put behind it. Like, look, I don't know that I would do this here, but you could. Wouldn't this be cute to put like the little Christmas lights in? I'm just going to drop that down like that. And so maybe you want to put them where they go easy. I shouldn't have stuck that down to glass. I know better. Like maybe have those behind him. I don't think Christmas lights are the thing for the manger, but this is where we layer. Okay, this is where we layer. If you're going to layer, let's see what would look good. This would be pretty back there. This little olivey branch. Oh, this little shooting star would be cute back there. Let's see how we want to lay it out. I'm going to put him in the middle. I'm going to go ahead and say that he's going to go here. That. Do I want? I don't know that I want anything behind him. Let's just do baby Jesus in the middle. I think he's cute. It can get messy if you do too much. All right, so let's put this down. Now what we're going to do is cut a piece of acetate to go over the top. This is cute. Okay, let me grab my acetate. And because I did a different one, I need to measure this one. So I did my acetate where it was about 1/8 of an inch shy all the way around. And since this is 4x4, I'm going to cut my acetate to about 3 7/8 by 3 7/8. That will work.
Cindy Elkins is looking for a Get Well paper pack.
I don't have a Get Well paper pack. The last time I saw one of those was like I don't even think it was Get Well, was it? It was like what was it called? Salutations. But was it Get Well? I don't think it was.
I don't think so.
We need to try to find one. That's a good one to have. Let me show you something real quick. This is a tip, okay? I love that. Melissa said he's enough. He is. This is my acetate, right? And I'm going to put it in here like this. But, okay, these little beads and anything else, glitter, snow. I don't have my snow one to show you. I tried a snow one and it did not go well. They want to stick to the glass. But do you see how, now these little dots you're seeing here are paint. I painted those on. But do you see how I can turn this upside down and then turn it back over and none of my beads stick to the. If I do them, I do not want to make a mess. Oh, you know what I need? Hey, Shannon, can you get me a Dress My Craft funnel? Did we keep one for me? If I have that, I can show them this issue. The big one, please. If we kept it, I don't know where we put it.
I haven't seen it.
It's hot pink, so you know what it looks like?
Yeah.
Okay. If I were to put these little beads or anything on here, the static would make them stick. And I used to do this. I used to rub this down with my embossing pad. And I did that this time, but it did not do it for me. And sometimes I've used a dryer sheet and rubbed over it. But sometimes that dryer sheet can leave this kind of cloudy film that I don't really love if I get it rubbed on there just right. So this is what I did. Can y'all just believe me that it will stick? Y'all just believe me the static does it? Or you need to see it? I feel like y'all need to see it. Well, then, if you think, I mean, I could put some of these in there. I've got these sitting here too. Also left over from your kit. I might put those in there. That might be pretty too. We'll do that too. I had some silver stars in here. Since we've moved stuff around, I don't know where things are. Maria says she believes me. That's one who will believe me. There's some more believes. Shannon won't be but a second. I can tell y'all, if I pour this on here to show y'all, it's going everywhere. That's why I want a funnel. I meant to get myself one earlier. Here she comes. The funnel trays come in.
You want a combo?
I'll take this for me. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you got. You want to show both.
It comes like this. And we did have the minis, but they might be sold out. I don't know.
There's 3 minis.
So we have 3 minis in store if you want to just get the mini. This is the combo pack, and this is just the large funnel. But I'm going to do the combo so I can have it all. If you do the combo pack, you can get all the sizes. And you know there's a free gift in here, right? Y'all know it. There always is. A pizza transfer me. There's always a free gift. That's what they do. All right, so let's move these away. So here's my big funnel tray. So I'll show y'all what I mean. So if I take this acetate, okay, and I pour some of these on here. And this works with anything that statics. You can already see them moving from the static. Do you see that? Oh, look at them. Oh, there's a good way. See how they're just static on there? Now, watch the difference. If I take this guy off of here, those don't want to come off because of the static. I'm going to put those back in the jar because they're already statically charged. See how they're sticking inside of there? They're popping from the static. This will go away. I'm going to leave them. We'll come back to that. I got a trip for that too. All right, so cover this back up so I don't spill it. Grab these pearls, put them back in my tray. Okay, here's what I did. I took some hand sanitizer. And you're going to panic at first because it's going to look bad. You're going to panic and run, as Shannon would say. Panic and run is what I'm waiting on her to say. You're going to panic at first because it's not going to look good at first, okay? It's going to look cloudy and messy. And it also sticks to your surface. And I'm going to do both sides of it. Wiping it with this
Patricia
alcohol.
said, I believe Maymay. Anyone who says you can't get enough Jesus,
You can believe me?
it's all about the truth.
Okay. Let me show you how cloudy this gets. Look. Oh, how am I going to show y'all? How am I going to show y'all? Oh no, can you see the cloud? It's drying up, it's clearing up. Okay. So what happens is as it dries, it goes cloudy and then it goes clear, but the static goes away, which is great. And it kind of just squeaky cleans it. So it's really clean. I'm going to sit that there for a second. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to wipe this with some alcohol too, to just get rid of that charge that was in here. Look, as soon as I do that, now you can see there's some right there. Let's wipe that one down. And see how it just gets rid of the static charge? Let's see if I can get these back in here real quick.
Since you're doing that, Retha said, tell me why I turn my phone as if it would help them go back in the bottle.
I love that. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. Now they're all in there. Okay. So really quick, like, I'm going to rub this down too, officially, because it's brand new. And this seems to get rid of the static, which I think is really great. So even if you're just using glitter or whatever that might static, now when we do the same test again, okay, we shouldn't get the static this time. Boy, me and these guys, this little guy said, I'm staying. But you see the difference? You don't even see the charge now. Okay, so we're going to use it just like that. All right, let's put some goodie into our little guy over here. People who use
the pink tray is from Dress My Craft. And they're just called storage trays, right?
Funnel trays.
Funnel trays, sorry.
And like I said, they come in multi-packs or single packs. I bet Tamitha put a link already.
She did.
Because she's too quick. All right, there's some of the pearls. These go a long way too. We need to get some of these in. I really like these. They're the flower pearls. They came in their kit if they did the Dress My Craft class. So a lot of people have these. And then I'm going to put this in here too because I want to. Because I think it'll be cute. I probably should just use all of it, but let's stop at that. Let's stop. No, let's don't stop. Because I kind of want it to show. All right. So with all of that in there, okay, now what I'm going to do is take my acetate piece and glue it on. So I'm going to go around the top. And I'm making sure that my glue is going to seal shut.
Where's the acetate at?
Over here. I don't know. Over here. So I made sure I have glue all the way around. And then I'm going to put this guy on to seal everything inside. And I'm not going to tell you there's not going to be some static depending on your climate that you're in. But normally when you do that I just did, any of those little pieces that were light enough would like attach themselves to the acetate because of static. So you see I have it sealed all the way up. So we're going to let that sit to the side when we work on the next thing. Now the next thing is this. So at the bottom of this board, you can make a sleeve cover, a little box that it slides in and out of. We're going to do it, but we're going to edit it a little bit, okay? This says I need a 9 3/4 by 4 inch piece, but I'm not going to do that. Let me show you what I'm going to do. I want to do a 4 by 4 square for the top, and then I just want to have 2 pieces that turn back on the side. So I'm going to kind of do it myself, okay? So we're going to take a piece of cardstock, something coordinating. Let's see what we can get out of the paper pack here. That wood might be pretty to be I think it will be pretty. Do I want the green popping out? I don't really think I like the green as much. Let's see. How did he get out? There's a pearl rolling around. We had a pearl escape. I really do like that wood, but I don't think I want green. Let's do Let's do this because it's angel sand. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a 4x4 square. Okay. And I'm going to give myself an eighth. An eighth. That's 1/8. Okay. So I'm going to do 4 1/8. Then to wrap around the side, I want 1/2 inch on the right and 1/2 inch on the left. So we're going to cut a piece that's 4 inches tall by 5 1/8 wide. Okay. So I'll show you what I mean. I just need to give myself a tiny little bit of room, little space. I'm going to go here and we're going to cut this guy 4 inches tall. And then we're going to cut him to 5 1/8 wide. Now, you can score this in this guy, or you can use your regular scoreboard, whichever way you want to do it. Here's what I did. I came right here, and this piece is the little wraparound piece for your sleeve. I'm going to go right here, and I'm going to score it here. And then I'm going to turn it around and score it on the other side. That's what we're looking for. Those little scores, okay? Then when we turn this down, which we're not really ready to yet, so I'm just going to barely do it. When we turn this down, you'll see that it's going to fit over the top. And adding that little bit of 1/8 inch gives you a little bit more wraparound, okay? So now we have to make this busted. Let's bust it. Maybe exploded canvas. I don't remember. I think they were called busted canvases. All right, so here's how I did it. Ruler, finger blade. Also, extra piece of cardstock. You can see I was using this one already because this is my glass mat. I don't want to cut directly into my glass mat. Here's what you do. You go from score mark to score mark across the middle. Let me lay this down flat. So score mark to score mark across the middle. And I want you to start 1/4 to 1/2. Can you see that slice starts about right there? That's about 1/2 inch in. Just don't go all the way to the edge. Okay. So from score mark to score mark, I'm going to come in about 1/2 inch. And honestly, if you don't love how this looks at the end and you tear it, that's fine too. You want it to look kind of busted. I'm just checking to see how many passes I need to make. I like to do less passes and more pressure. Nope. Less pressure, more passes. Said that backwards.
I often wondered sometimes if you do too much pressure, if the blade would bend.
I don't think you're going to do that with this guy, but what you do is when you do too much pressure, you just move everything. Everything just wiggles, you know? But if you just kind of come across once, twice. I didn't do it because I knew you wanted me to. 3 times a slicer. That's what we did there. We sliced it. Well, I told you.
Baby.
Benny is very obsessed with Kenny right now. So
Actually, that was the Commodores.
oh, what's that? The Commodores?
Lionel Richie.
I only listen to Buckwheat do it.
Hmm.
I only heard Buckwheat do it.
Buckwheat, yeah.
All right, so I'm just making this kind of star shape. So I went corner to corner and side to side. And again, you just don't go to the edge. Somebody's going, can we do this with scissors? Yep. You might have to make that first cut. You might have to be fancy doing that first cut, but after that, yeah. Okay.
But the right tool makes all the difference in the world.
Then look, that's what we've done. Okay. Now what I did, I'm going to leave that there because this is much thinner cardstock than I used the first time. I don't know if I can make this make sense, but I want to curve this. This is the piece I want to be facing up. Okay. I want the angels to pop out.
There's a buckwheat fan.
Do I want to do that or do I want the gold to show? I think I want the angels to be what is on the middle because I've got a lot of gold in this. Okay. So here's what I did. How do I explain this to you? I'm going to take this bone folder. I'm going to go underneath and lay it over one of my slices. See how I've done that? And I'm going to put this down on my work surface and I'm going to pull this. I'm curling it, but just from the back side. So see how I've got that little curl started? just to kind of lift it up. Then just give it a curl. We're not making it tight yet, okay? And you can do it this way. This paper is working really well. If you're this thicker paper right here, I had to curl and curl and curl this guy. So that's why I did it underneath first. But this photoplay paper, that's Harmony I did before. This is just photoplay, which is not that thick. So it's working just fine. So get these started.
It's funny,
by
Lucy,
curling.
that you mentioned that. Kenny Rogers' version, Lady, was written by Lionel Richie.
Is that the one we saw him do the other night, Lady?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's the one that goes. Yeah, I know what it goes. I have heard it enough. You've been obsessing with some different music lately.
Yeah, been going back some old school stuff.
Also, that is it Greater Vision you've been listening to so much? It's a really good album.
No, it's Brian
Brian
Free
Free.
and Assurance.
That's a good
His
album.
latest album is fantastic.
All right,
If you like Christian music.
here we go. Now what we're going to do, we're going to just take each one, and I'm just going to make a tight little curl. I just pulled it out like this and then rolled it tight. And when you get here, just kind of work that curl in. See how it does? It just does it. When you get it curled, I know y'all can't really see that because I'm using my whole big paws. But look, we're just rolling it. Isn't that cool? It just does it. Just roll it. You might like it less rolled. I like it kind of rolled.
Mel asked, could you use a quilling tool to roll it?
Use any tool you want. You can do this with the quick stick has, let me show you all this too. If you have the quick stick, it's kind of cool. I didn't do it because it's just not that hard, but the quick stick has this slot in it, and you can get it started with that too. Maybe. Hold it there and then roll. I kind of want mine tighter than that. But I say use what you got. This is not, especially with this paper, Photoplay Echo Park Cardabella, it's not going to be as thick as Harmony, and this curls so much easier. That Harmony paper, I was really having to work it because it's so thick. Isn't that cool how that looks? Look, I did not glue the other one. Now, I will tell you this. If you have a humid environment, you're going to want to glue this down because I feel like it's going to relax over time. All right, now here's what happens. I'm going to fold this and crease it really snugly. And I really want to kind of leave my score mark almost at the top, if that makes sense, to give myself room. So crease this down. Let's do this one. Okay. Then, doesn't really matter, but it kind of does. This is the top. I remember that little shepherd's my top. And I have a little baby Jesus right there. I'm going to make sure he's facing up. Then we just glue this down to the side like this. And you just run glue. Here's what I did. I ran glue on the side of my little strip. Oh, no. Hold on. I got to show you one more thing. Almost forgot. Ribbon. You got to have ribbon. Hold on. I can use this one because it's silver. By the way, y'all really, really bought up the ribbon by the yard. I appreciate that. You showed Vinny that I was serious, that I meant it, that we need ribbon by the yard. And Shannon and Amber and I had a lot of fun rolling it up. I had fun. Shannon had fun. I don't know that Amber had fun.
I didn't have fun with that one.
The glittery one,
Yeah.
that wasn't everybody's favorite, but
It's not as fun as the rough.
so decide how long you want your little handle. That's about good. Cut you a piece of ribbon. Oops, I messed my camera up. I hope I didn't mess everybody up. You still there over there?
I'm still here.
Okay.
Looks like it anyway.
What I did was I ran some glue here and here and then stuck the ribbon in it. You just want to make sure that your ribbon is not as wide as the side of your, is not wider than the side of your box. Run your ribbon in that glue. Just like so. Then take this guy, back to it. Apply glue into your side flap. Other side. And I went ahead and put glue here just to hold this down on the project, just around the edge, like so. And then you can just place this down. It sandwiches in your ribbon. Rub everything down. Then, oh, this is cute. Although I covered up the words on the bottom, but it's still cute. So you see, look, my tinies are falling out. I did not close that in all the way. That's fun. I'll need to doctor that one on that corner for sure. It didn't go in nice and tight. But that is our little busted canvas. I can't show y'all up without covering up the baby Jesus. But isn't that cute? It's an idea. And then I want to show you what I did over here. I got to lay that down so I can seal that shut where I didn't get the glue. The one that I did first, I took my, what's this pen called? I never remember. The snow marker. Okay. I took my snow marker. I didn't want to do glitter. I think if you're a glitter person, putting glitter on these, chunky glitter would be so cute. But you know I'm not a glitter person. So I took this and I squirted some out on my work surface like that. And I just went around and let it kind of plop around the edges. And all the edges. And then here, I put the little snowdrops on the inside on the acetate because I thought that'd be cute. I did all that work to keep them from sticking. Honestly, here's the thing. You don't want them to stick because you can't control where they stick. But if you're going to put your little snow dots in yourself, you can control it. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to do all the work and then have all of your snow dots stick right over Santa's face. Make sense? I think so. So 2 busted canvases. That's just my first project I'm going to bring you with our little board. There's a lot we can do. And I think you can dress these up so much. I want to do one of these with like glitter cardstock. Wouldn't it be pretty for this to be glitter? Or even use the glitter where the outside is white and have the glitter coming out here. They look like little store windows. And I'm going to tell you, if you have the acetate, that acetate we had that had the patterns on it, who made that? Crafter's Companion? We just had it recently. It had the white. I just had a piece the other day. I don't know where anything is.
Oh, that had the
the scenes and the snow and all that on it.
Oh, yeah, Crafter's Companion.
Wouldn't that be pretty on here?
Oh, yeah.
Or you can do rub-ons on this clear. You can put rub-ons on your acetate. I think there's a lot of stuff we can do with this. And like I said, this is just going to be the beginning of what we can bring you with this guy. I think there's more that can be done. I've been playing with all the offcuts and playing with all the different ways of doing it. So hopefully God will give me a bunch of ideas. I've asked him to. We'll see what he does. All right, you guys. I hope you enjoyed that one. I enjoyed it.
So it looks like we have currently 442 people watching.
And 453 likes.
266 likes.
Guys, come on. Hit that button. I am kind of shocked it's only 200.
Yeah, I mean,
Do you need to refresh?
I just did it. Just signed in to look. Yeah, 267.
Well, on Facebook, we have some likes, some loves, and some laughs. I feel like the laughs came from early today. That's what I feel like happened on that one. All right, you guys, next Tuesday, we will have a Craft-a-CROPolis. There you go. I announced it. We are. Amber's been working on it, and we will have our Craft-a-CROPolis on the 20th. Let's see, next Tuesday is the what date?
26th.
Yeah. Tuesday the 26th, we will have, it shows 446 likes. That's what some people say. We will have a Craft-a-CROPolis. If you've never attended a Craft-a-CROPolis, they are the clearance sale we do after the live show. And we've got some stuff that's been around a long time. She's really dug in and found some stuff that you haven't seen in a while. So if you're looking for something fun, getting a good deal, be something like that. So that'll be next Tuesday. And we'll send out all the information in the, you'll get a chat link. You'll get all that kind of stuff too. If you're new here and you haven't signed up for our email list or our text messaging, you can do that on our website at maymaymadeit.com. Be sure to sign up, especially for text messaging, because I think it's super, super convenient. Like if you're out and about and you forget, you get the text message to remind you that we got a show happening or something like that. Oh, did somebody ask about it being torn? You could rip this. You could totally rip it. I just thought this would be a different way to do it. Also, these are chipboard pieces. If you have chipboard ephemera, those are chipboard pieces that work really well. So you could use stickers or chipboard. What else did I need to tell everybody? I feel like I forget something every time.
I want to
come off the
remind
air.
you that we are experimenting with the opportunity for you to make payments on classes on the Maymay events site. You have the opportunity to buy the new in-person event for Craft-a-CROPolis and also the online event, and you will be able to do that on a payment plan instead of paying all of it at one time. So if you have not purchased your classes, take advantage of that opportunity and sign up.
Timothy said something I probably should address. On text messaging, we don't have the ability to sign you up for text. We can sign you up for email because we just have to put your email address in, but we cannot sign you up for text. No one is allowed to sign you up for you. Like that's just the way text messaging works. But if you're struggling, we're happy to walk you through it. Okay. So if you need to call us, let us walk you through, or if you want to chat, if you use the chat feature on our website, it goes to Tamitha and she can walk you through. She might even have, Timothy, you already have like a little step-by-step for people you could send to them. And if you're not getting your messages, let Tamitha know. I will say this about the event. If you're planning to purchase the event, we do have a finite number. And at this point, we're good. But at a certain point, because of shipping, we will have to cut it off wherever we end. So that's why I can't tell you this is how many I have, because I have plenty. But once shipping gets cut off, which I think is a week from now. No, this is still August, right? The first week of September, we have to shut off shipping to get it here in time.
Yeah.
Because we're not taking any chances. So once shipping cuts off, we won't be able to add more because we cannot take a chance of not getting them. So if you want to get in, that's one reason we did this. I was like, I'm afraid a lot of people feel like it's super close to the last one and they can't afford this new event. And so I was like, if we could do the payment thing, and then he's like, if you can figure it out. So there we go. If you have any questions, you have to agree to terms, but but Tamitha can walk you through. The no buffering is coming. My IT person tells me that I should have 5 times faster service than I currently do with this edit he's going to make for me. So let's all pray that that really happens, because that would be amazing for us to have that kind of speed here. And I know that's crazy. We're in the middle of town and we don't have the greatest internet, but we just internet. Speaking of in our home, if you've been a part of our Jesus and Me Bible study, wow, what a blessing. How much we have grown. I'm telling you, Vince and I have grown so much spiritually through this book. It has been so fun by the way, it's been so fun doing this book with you and being able to bounce off each other with it. I won't say that now before I forget to tell you. But we have 1 week left. Our final week is coming up this Sunday night, 6 p.m. And then we're going to look for our next book we'll do together, our next get together. And we'll take a little break like we did last time. A couple of reasons. One, you need to start living in what we've learned and get comfortable with it. You might want to, I feel like I'm going to go back and reread some parts of it that I really want to like sink into my brain and to my heart. And so you might want to do the same, but then we're going to work on the next one. And I do think God's talking to me about what the next one's going to be. So I'm getting excited. So again, if you're interested to know any of this information and not miss out, 2 places, email and text messaging. Because we're going to send out emails for everything and text messaging for everything. Okay. That's the easiest way for us to get you. We did not try the Starlink. We did not try it. I told them that Roy had an equipment that was old that we could try, and we haven't yet, but that's because we're working on another option. So we're going to try that first. So we'll see. All right, you guys, Vinny's going to pray as we head out today. Thank y'all so much for being here. Like how I just went.
Yeah, you just stopped.
I never stop. You're shocked.
Yeah, you didn't. You took a breath. Hey, let's have prayer, guys. Hey, God, thanks for the day. Thanks for this time that we could hang out with one another and have fellowship together and just have a good time crafting and laughing at one another and just experiencing the joy that only comes from you. I thank you, God, for every person watching. I pray your blessings on them. for the sacrifice of their time that they make each week to hang out with us. God, they will never know how special that is to us when they stop by the store or when they just hang out. It's so cool. And we're very grateful for that. We thank you for your son, Jesus, and what he did for us on the cross. And we thank you for your Holy Spirit that lives inside of us, the Jesus in me that works every day to help me be more like you. I give you all praise and honor today in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Hey, thank y'all so much for being here. If you need anything, reach out. We're here for you. And until next time, bye now.